Shalom. Today I am making Palak Paneer Fettuccine. So I have my tomatoes. I did like about a large handful of grape tomatoes. I did about I crushed 3 or 4 cloves of garlic. I chopped up about 2.5 small onions. And I'm going to be using some other things that are not traditionally put in the Palak Paneer recipe. I have these leftover ingredients from a food kit. So I'm going to be using some Basil Pesto, Cilantro Sauce, and yeah, another bag of Cilantro Sauce. And also I have garam masala. I'm going to use a 1/4 teaspoon of that. I'm going to use, they say tomato sauce. I'm using tomato paste. Tomato paste is richer in flavor. And I also have cayenne pepper. I say cayenne. Cayenne pepper and ground cumin and ground ginger. And I have heavy whip. They say 1/4 cup. This looks like about a half. Oh, it looks like actually a 3/4 cup, but that's okay because I have a lot of sauce. And I am going to use, I think they say 2 tablespoons of ghee. And here's my paneer. I got a block. I just chopped it up. I want to say this is about 1.5 cups of paneer. And so let me get ready. I already have my fettuccine boiling. So let's see what's next. Okay, so I already heated up my oil. After that, I added my onions and my cumin powder. And so now I'm just gonna let that cook until it browns. Right, and now I'm adding my garlic in. And I should have added water, but I like my stuff to caramelize. Caramelize a little bit, let it marinate. Just for a few, like about under a minute. Okay, and now I'm going to add my tomatoes in. And let that cook a little bit for a few seconds. Now I'm gonna add my pesto, my cilantro and basil pesto. Sorry guys, looks like I'm milking it, but I'm doing this one-handed. I'm gonna add my tomato paste in. Get that into the mix. And I'm using the whole little, oops, sorry guys, didn't mean to tap that. The whole little can of tomato paste. It's about 6 ounces. And I add in the ginger. I said a 1/4 teaspoon of ginger, and adding in the cayenne about the same amount, and add in some salt, okay, I'm gonna add a little water to thin it out. It's getting pretty thick. Now I'm going to add the spinach in. Plenty of spinach, because after all, it wouldn't be paneer palak or palak paneer without the spinach. I'm gonna turn the heat up. And I'm debating if I'm gonna actually pulse the spinach. I know that usually that's what they do traditionally, but I don't know if I'm going to do that. So we'll see. And I'm gonna let that cook down. All right, now it's time for the ghee. I just love the smell of ghee. It just smells like candy butter. I don't know why to be, but it smells good. The recipe calls for a 1/4 teaspoon, but I'm going to put in a whole teaspoon of ghee. And just stir that up. And again, I didn't pulse the spinach. That's what is traditionally done with the spinach for the Palak Paneer. But I'm skipping that step. I like to have the whole leaves this time around. Okay, and then I'm gonna add in about a 1/4 cup of water. Just let that cook for about 7 minutes. 5 or 7 minutes. Let's see. Just let all that marry for a little bit. Now onto my favorite part, the paneer. Yummy! So we'll dump that in there. And let's stir it up, stir it up, stir it up. And for those who may not know, paneer is basically kind of like cheese, but it doesn't taste like cheese. I call it, I guess, Indian cheese. But it has a beautiful texture. I just love it. So I'm just adding that in. And I'm going to add in the milk. Okay. And I'm like my mom. I like to get all that goodness that I didn't get out of the can originally and just pour it in. Use the can that I had with the paste and just kind of get the remaining paste that's left in there. Let me stir it up. Let it cook for, now this is going to cook for turmeric. Because I didn't have any curry seasoning. So I'm just going to add a little bit of turmeric, add some more salt. This is tasting a little bland to me. And that's the thing, when I'm cooking, I taste as I go to see if it's coming out all right. That's better. All right, and I'm gonna add some of the garam masala in and just mix that in. With a lot of the Indian dishes, they add lime, but I don't have any lime, so I'm just gonna skip that part. But I added the garam masala. All right, I am done. Now for the taste test of my Palak Paneer Fettuccine. Let's see. It tastes good. Oh, wow. Well, I hope you try this. You can make your own. I hope I was thorough with making the recipe. Until then, shalom.